Hi, this is Umar here from beautybyumar.com, here to talk to you today about keratin. As many of you may or may not know, we have a keratin Groupon, so look for that. It's an excellent deal, $145 for keratin. But before I tell you more about that, I'm going to explain a little bit about keratin because you may have some questions as to how it works and if you are a candidate for it. First of all, keratin treatments are designed to actually recondition the outer layer of the cuticle, the outermost layer of our hair, which is most damaged over time through heat, sun exposure, wind exposure, shampooing, and brushing. Because of my limited amount of time, I'm going to do my best to cover all the bases in as short amount of time as I can so that I answer some of the basic questions. Is keratin poisonous or harmful? It can be. Many of the keratin treatments are designed to work with a preservative system that is formaldehyde based or an aldehyde based. Breathing it in for excessive amounts of time or in large quantities can actually have some health complications. Talk to your doctor or get advice from someone who can help you understand more about the harmful side effects. I will say in the defense of the companies that make keratin, they are doing everything possible to add in ingredients that are not so harmful, and also they have suggestions for how to ventilate the salon. You just want to make sure you don't get it done in an enclosed area, and pay attention to your body. Some of the symptoms that may give you cause to worry are the burning eyes, maybe a changing in your breathing, because the chemical is very strong. The thing you want to watch out for are the vapors, and if the person is applying it in excess to the point where it's actually seeping into your scalp. Those are the two main concerns. Is keratin right for you? If you feel that your hair is weak, I would recommend a keratin treatment to strengthen that outermost layer and also to reduce the frizz. Keratin's good for that. Next question, will keratin damage my hair? No, actually it will not. It can make your hair appear dry if you're not compensating with moisture, but other than that, the main concern is the flat ironing. That is what actually damages the hair, and if the person who is doing keratin on you has had proper training, we're taught the correct settings to use for the flat ironing to make it less damaging to the hair. So that's probably the most important thing that you need to know. It's not the chemical that damages your hair, it's the amount of flat ironing and if the person is ironing your hair correctly. Next question, how do I maintain my keratin? You want to use a keratin safe shampoo. The ingredient that is the enemy of your keratin is sodium chloride, which now many of the lines are making their shampoos sodium chloride free and sulfate free. The sulfates are another issue for keratin. On the back end, the small worry would be if you have hairsprays that have excessive amounts of alcohol, which can dry the hair, which can make the hair feel more damaged. How do I care for my keratin? Keratin safe shampoo. You also want to be careful and mindful of how much swimming that you're doing. And also if you have water softeners that have sodium chloride in them to filter the water, that can pull the keratin out of your hair. The keratin actually is binded to the hair through the use of the preservative, a formaldehyde or an aldehyde. So what will take it out is sodium chloride. It will bond to that, and the bond from the sodium chloride and the keratin will pull the keratin out of your hair. Keratins generally last somewhere around, I would say, anywhere from 2 months till about 6 months, depending on your hair type, how well you care for the hair, and external factors like whether you're out in the sun a lot, whether you put a lot of heat on your hair. So those are things that will influence how long it lasts. Also, how well the procedure was done can have some effects, but mostly you'll notice immediately whether or not the keratin took. Keratin is not a relaxer, so if you feel like you need a relaxer, keratin is going to do something completely different. It will reduce frizz, It will make the hair relax a little bit, but by no means is it a substitute for a relaxer. It's a great tool if you're trying to grow out a relaxer. It can make it more manageable in the meantime. If you like this video and you found it to be helpful today, please visit our website, beautybyumar.com, for more of these, and like this one if it's been helpful. Also, if you have questions, please go on our YouTube channel, beautybyumar.com. All of the links will be listed below so that you all can look at more videos. We'll probably do another one about keratin because it's just so many questions that we can answer in such little time. Thank you for tuning in today. Have a great day, and we look forward to seeing you soon. Bye-bye.